with
Live
stream.
Awesome sauce! Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday night. Hope you're all having a beautiful and amazing night. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. We're going a little early tonight. I'm Blood Out of the Comic Pimp. And before we bring in my co-host for the evening, I want to give a shout out to Gary and Autumn. Hope you're resting well after Exxxotica. They will be back next week. I want to give a shout out to Calamity Collectibles. Thank you for joining the show, by the way. I sent you that email, bitch. I want to thank my sponsors. Exxxotica New Jersey just in, but the sexy convention doesn't stop there. From December 3rd to the 5th, Exxxotica enters Washington, D.C., and it's going to be awesome and amazing. I think I might be there. And then at that, on December 17th, the Big Apple Comic Con returns to the New Yorker Hotel. It has a special guest, Brian Howard from the movie Clerks. And Erica Schultz from Image Comics and Daredevil. Cosplayers, all sorts of cool stuff. www.bigapplecomiccon.com. Tell them Blind Adam sent you. And I'm good now. That ends all the sponsors for right now, because I'm still mentally resting from Exxxotica because it kicked my ass. So we're gonna bring in the master of the wheels, the man who saved my ass a million times this weekend. Jay-Z Wheels, how you doing, sir?
What's up, brother? I've been here the whole time, but what's poppin', everybody? Awesome Sauce Radio, y'all know what it is.
Yep. So how was your day going so far?
Good, man, good. Just had the regular job today, so just exhausted from Exxxotica, and just I'm kind of in your boat. Like, I don't know if I'm doing DC yet.
I think I am. I just gotta put together a game plan for it, because it's that time of year where it's just like, it's right before the holidays, and it's like 4 weeks before AVN for May.
Right.
And in between those two big major adult entertainment conventions, I'm going to be set up at the comic book convention I was just talking about as well.
Right.
And then there's the holidays and all that, and holiday parties and all that. You know how December is.
Of course.
If I can't find enough incentive to go, I'm definitely going to go. And we're going to do amazing. So, sure, we're going to be talking about this throughout the next couple of weeks about our experiences over the weekend. But, how was your Exxxotica this year, my brother?
Oh, man, my Exxxotica was insane. I told you this over the phone, man, but hanging out with you and learning how to do things for you was incredible. Just being able to be a part of, like, a reason that you smiled this weekend was good enough for me.
Yes, just to explain what Jay-Z's talking about, anyone who's been following me for the last 6 months knows that I was going to hook up with Blake Blossom over the weekend, by hook or by crook.
Right.
And by Saturday afternoon, I did not find her yet. And you're just like, let me look her up on Twitter. And then like a 2 seconds, you're like, I know this girl. I've seen her. She was at the booth.
Yeah. I just didn't know what booth it was, but I found her.
No. Hang on 1 second. Shut up, you fucking phone. Thinks he could talk on my podcast.
Right.
Uninvited.
But yeah, man, just being able to, not even just with the whole Blake Blossom thing, which we will get into in a minute, just being able to guide you and like learn how to do things for you it brought a smile to my face because I've never been able to actually like guide you before as as well as I
Yeah, I think
could.
it's a Sunday morning though to get it down to a science, but
Yeah,
you only ran over my foot a few times.
yeah, man. I
That's fine.
apologies if
Uh,
I ran over your foot, but
to a point where my ankle was just like, you just sprained me 2 weeks ago. You're doing it again?
yeah, like what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, my ankle was just like, what the fuck, man?
But yeah, man. Now that that's out the way, man. What's it like meeting your crush, man? What's it like meeting Spider Gwen? What's it
It
like
was an
meeting
amazing
Rob?
experience because she wasn't at the booth when we got there, and she's like, she went to go get French fries.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was like, if we can get her right here, right now, I'll pay for her French fries.
Yeah.
And then she magically appeared at the booth through the grace of God.
Yeah.
And there's an amazing interview that will be coming soon. There's a lot of footage and photos that are dribbling out on Twitter at the Comic Pimp, courtesy of all the help from Porn Stash. Hey, Porn Stash, how you doing? Go check them out, the Porn Stash podcast. I want to thank them for that help in a little bit.
Yeah, for
But
sure. Up to them.
I really, really, really had an amazing interview. It was a wonderful experience. She signed my Jenny Frizen variant for Spider-Man #1, which she fell in love with. And, after I hugged her and got to feel those beautiful, beautiful 43 double Ds, Braille system of full dick, because Blake's got blonde hair, blue eyes, beautiful tits, and nice thighs. Type of girl that likes up most guys has to be fucking tested. And it's just an amazing experience, and that's what Exxxotica is about, making memories like that.
Yeah, man.
But as I was walking back to the Access Media home base, before things got cray, I made a promise to myself. By this time next year, I have 3 things I want to try to accomplish.
Fuck Blake Blossom being one.
Hey, now hang on. Let me. I'll come to your apartment, man, and we'll throw it down, ADW style.
You know you want to though.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Okay.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Okay.
Because I do want to work with her.
Work. Okay, that's
I'm gonna write a scene. I'm gonna write a scene, especially for her.
There we go.
Which I'm gonna film, and it's gonna rock the house, and we're gonna win an AVN for it.
There we go.
Because my second goal is, I want to be signed to either Cox Models or Hussy Models.
Yeah.
And third is, I want to have at least 4 scenes, and not the fun stuff, the fun little silly stuff like ball blasting bonanza,
which by the way is
everyone can see it on Twitter right now. Me getting kicked in the nuts by Miss Whitney Morgan and by Autumn Abella, I think is how you pronounce her name, Whitney's friend. Which was awesome. Not little stuff like getting shot in the ass with slingshots or taking a golden shower from Autumn South. We're going to fill some real scenes with storylines of the whole 9 yards. And I'm just going to take over the world.
Yeah.
After meeting Blake, I felt really reinvigorated. And I was like, I'm not going to let the blindness stop me. I'm not going to let the goddamn fucking leukemia stop me. I'm not going to let said parties stop me. I don't feel like doing a shoot here. I'm not going to let idiot organizations from the blind who were back in the 1950s. Hey, Commissioner for the Blind, how you doing? I'm going to conquer the world. I'm going to take the people that I love who have been supporting me for the last year almost year now on the Stuck in podcast with me if I can.
Hmm.
So you had a cool experience with what was a kinky. What was her name?
Oh, Kiki Clout.
Yeah, man. How was meeting her?
I mean, I've met her. I've met her now once in New Jersey, and we've always gone like back and forth on social media. So like she already knew I was gonna be there. Shout out to her. I have to set up a date with her sometime in the near future because I actually asked her while she was getting interviewed, and she said yes on camera.
She
But
said
nah,
you're gonna go on a date with her.
yeah, man, I'm taking her to the movies
Testify.
eventually. So
Nice, congratulations.
yeah, man. But Exotica's a fucking good experience. I want to give a shout out personally to There's a lot of people. Autumn and Gary, obviously,
Yeah,
forget this.
obviously. I mean, there's trust me, they're dead asleep right now.
Yeah, no, I want to thank them for giving me the opportunity first and foremost. I want to thank you for allowing me to, help you with Blake Blossom and all that stuff. Cause
Couldn't have done it without you. Whether it
yeah,
was the
I
book
know.
or
I'm
not.
honestly like no dead ass. Like I am now a Blake Blossom fan just by meeting her. That I'm like, oh my god, like she's fucking amazing.
Wait, see, what really touched my heart is on Sunday. I was half asleep behind the booth, you know, and then all of a sudden Autumn comes up and like smacks me at the back of the head. She's like, Jay Z wants you to come in front of the booth for a minute.
Yeah,
And then Blake just comes and hugs me. She's like, I just stopped by to, hey, it's your favorite person. I just like, stopped by to say if I want to go by and give you a hug.
yeah, that's awesome, man.
And that was an amazing experience. And I got a picture with me, her, and Autumn. Autumn got a picture with her, and we gave
I
her
got a
like one of
picture
the
with
August
her.
South
Shout out to
T-shirts, and I really am going to you know do everything in my power by this time next year to have filmed the scene with her.
I mean, first and foremost, I think we got to get her on the show.
Yeah, you know what? I know she gave you some information, so I think I have a game plan, which I'm not going to talk about on air because it allows you or
Right.
first showing the interview that we filmed there on various platforms, and then I have an ace in the hole uh, who we'll be contacting, and then once certain press releases go out, we're gonna follow the rules of Captain Cold.
Yeah, man.
Captain Cold, the leader of the rogues of Central City. We're gonna
Shout out to
make the plan. We're gonna execute the plan. We're gonna know when the motherfucking plan goes off the motherfucking rails,
yeah,
and then if we have to, we'll throw the plan away. So right now
yeah.
the plan has been made, and now we're executing.
Execution, number one rule, everybody.
Testify.
Nah, but on my side of things, man, again, shout out to Kiki. Shout out to you, Adam. Shout out to Lexi Gray. Shout out to the family over at Freak Mob Media, Paris Banks, Curly Rican, everybody over at Freak Mob for always showing me love and allowing me to just get in there for free, take some photos. But yeah, my Exotica was crazy. I don't know if I told you the actual story that really made my day, but I had met these two women from the Wizard of Ass. You might have seen them on Jersey Shore. I think they were used on Jersey Shore to like book a party for one of the cast members. So I had met these two girls in 2018, and like their vibe was just so completely different because I would conversate with them, and like they actually wanted to know like who the fuck I was. Because at the time I'm like, oh okay, everybody else just wants a photo or whatever have you. So long story short, I left the convention 2018, 2019, whatever it was. Can't recall. I'm pretty sure it was 18. But I left the convention with like them on my mind, like, yo, who was that? Like they really made my convention. So then fast forward a little bit, I'm like, yo, I have to find out what's going on with these ladies or whatever. So I Google Wizard of Ass. I get his Facebook and I message him. I'm like, hey, my name's Jonathan, whatever, whatever. I met these two girls in 2018, showed them the photo, and I'm like, do you know who this is and like what's the update? And if one still does work for you, tell them, I said hi and that, they really made my day, whatever. So then he gets back to me and he goes, yeah, Ava doesn't, but Star does. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. So fast forward, he was like, she remembers you. So fast forward, I see him at Exotica just walking around and he goes, I need you to come to my booth on Sunday because Star is going to be here. So I go over to the booth on Sunday. Star completely remembers like who I was. We started talking. It's almost like when you see a best friend for like many moons and you're just like nothing changes.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool that like I was able to reunite with her and then Lexi as well. Lexi Gray, like I haven't seen Lexi since 2018-19. So
Yeah,
it was cool to like reunite
Alexi's
with
awesome.
her
She helped
as
me get
well.
back to the. She got me helped me get back to the booth.
Oh yeah, man, she's amazing.
And of course, I got this cool ass hat.
She's such a sweetheart.
Yep. I got this cool ass hat as well.
Yeah,
MSC.
shout out to my free cams.
Yep. Which I mean, it doesn't mean most fucked cunt. Because there's certain people who are sleeping in Maryland right now who told me that MFC meant most fucked cunt. Now I think I was lied to.
Hey
When
man,
they
shout
come
out.
back on the show next week, I'm gonna whip their monkey asses.
Nah, shout out to the people sleeping in Maryland. You basically, well, Autumn stole the sweater of mine. She has my backup charger and she also has my Professor X chain, but thank God I have a backup of the chain, so it doesn't really
You have
bother
a
me.
Professor X train?
Yeah, literally this morning she's just in my hoodie saying goodbye to Cherry, and I thought that was pretty funny.
Nice.
But yeah, they're probably
Yeah, shout out to
sleeping.
Cherry Love and Maya Romero.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Shout out to them, man. Reuniting with them, and shout out to Maya for helping me with the double dose twins. I don't know what she said, but she made it happen. Shout out to Maya. Shout out to B Gold.
Yeah, I may be booking the double dose twins to come on here.
Hell yeah, that'd be amazing.
Double your pleasure, double your fun.
There we go.
But I mean, I was beaming since Friday because the reason I got there at 10 p.m. Friday is I recorded a podcast, which will be done as a pre-recorded sometime in the near future from Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash.
Yeah, man.
I also picked this bad boy up, the Buddy Christ, autographed by Kevin Smith.
There we go.
Box is a little torn, but I'm thinking of using it as a Christmas gift for my brother. But it's a cool piece. So before I got there, I prayed to Buddy Christ that we would have a great convention, and we did.
Yeah,
Because
man.
we believe in the power of Buddy Christ, as we testify.
Yeah, literally, man. If anybody's watching, I just want to say thank you guys for just coming up to me and saying hello. Like, there were two gentlemen that I did podcasts with that saw me, and it was like, "Hey, man, you doing all right?" Like, so just having that like notoriety of having adult performers like know who I am and say hello, it really changes a lot and it means a lot. So if you guys are watching, thank you very much.
Yeah. I also want to give a shout out to Jason, who I finally met.
Yeah, shout out to Jason, man.
Sweet kid.
Good kid.
Yeah, man. He came up to me. He's like, "Line Adam, I listen. I know it's Jason. I'm from the chat in Awesome Sauce Radio." And I'm like, It's a cool. I gave him a quick hug and I thanked him for watching it. Wouldn't be surprised if he's in the chat right now,
Ah,
or maybe he's still asleep too.
yeah, who knows?
I almost if I had the video from the secret stash, I would have just done that tonight, but I didn't.
Nah, he's in here. What up, Jason?
Hey Jason, how was your exotica, brother?
I think last time he commented was 8:35, so 20 minutes ago. He should
Yeah,
be in here somewhere.
yeah, maybe he's making a snack or something. But yeah, it was cool meeting him.
Probably.
Of course, I hooked up with the porn. Finally got to meet the Porn Stash podcast guys.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them.
They're fucking amazing. Everyone, please go check them out. They actually hooked up, helped me hooked up and filmed the Ball Blast Bonanza
Which, by
with
the
Whitney
way, I
Morgan and
watched.
Autumn Abel, and you know, I took four kicks square in the balls. Uh, it was like the Mob Squad. It was like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
You're a legend for taking 4 shots to the balls, by the way.
For Jackass Triple X, I took two more that night from Maya Romero.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Son of a bitch. This guy's a legend.
So I want to thank them for that. I want to thank Whitney Morgan and Autumn Abel for participating in the first Ball Blast Bonanza. I think if I do, I know if I go for DC, there will be Ball Bonanza too.
Yep.
With Whitney Morgan and friends. When I was interviewing, I want to thank you for the experience I had with Kenzie Taylor. Interviewing her, and that interview will be up sometime in the near future as well. She was initially, I wanted her to take a kick in the balls from her, but we were having such a wonderful conversation, I just forgot to ask.
Yeah. No, that's another one as well. I'm so sorry, but shout out to Kenzie Taylor, man. Every time I run into her, it's almost like it's always love when you run into Kenzie.
Yeah, actually, I'm not exactly sure how to do videos yet, or else I would play the trailer for Captain Marvel Triple X. But I was watching Spidey Pool Triple X, starring the youngest, fastest rising adult film star of all time. This generation's Katie Morgan. That would be Blake Blossom, by the way. Spider Gwen.
Hold on.
And Xander, I actually forget his last name, who plays Peter Parker in the movie. And then, of course, how many times do you get to see Captain Marvel fuck Doctor Strange?
Right, I know, right?
I don't know who's playing Doctor Strange, but our girl Kenzie plays Captain Marvel.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And I actually rewatched it on YouTube with just the plot. And I was laughing my ass off at Spidey Pool Triple X.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to find the trailer for Captain Marvel right now, and if there's a way I can figure out how to play it, I'll play it.
Mm-hmm. But that was. I mean, Exxxotica is just where dreams come reality. And I don't know if you agree. Let me ask you this, man. As a still disabled person at the event, was there anything obstacles that you think you had to overcome?
No, honestly, like at first, just being nervous, but that's normal. I think,
everybody.
I think the more and more I go, and now that I know pretty much half of the industry that goes to Exxxotica, I think things have gotten easier. I mean, I wasn't expecting half of the love that I got this year, so just the fact that again, Paris Banks, shout out to Paris Banks. Like, I think it was the Friday I had ran to go find JR in the media entrance. So I'm looking, and then on my right side, I'm like, I hear "Excuse me, sir, are you supposed to be here?" And I looked, and it was Paris, and then we kind of introduced ourselves because a week, oh, maybe 2 weeks prior to like Exotica, I my Twitter is always like making funny shit or just saying whatever's on my mind.
Yeah,
So
okay, Mister. Okay, Mister. Let's make wheelchairs great again.
right, exactly. So like
Amazon, stop. Hang on. Amazon, stop. You fucking bitch.
right, exactly. So like I just say random shit. So I think 2 weeks before the convention, I was like, okay, in about 2 weeks, I'm gonna become friends with Paris Banks. So I think she saw that and like
You manifested that, yo.
yeah, exactly. Like she already knew who I was because seeing me last year. So it's like it's just easier. And again, Freak Mob just makes it so easy for like me to just be me. And of course, Gary and Autumn, they're always like, "What do you want to do?" And what can you do? And I'm always available for them as well. So it's nice to like know that like half of the industry like knows who I am.
Like I
Obviously,
said, for me, I would tell anyone who's disabled, who's into porn, and is on the sense about going to Exotica,
oh
just
no,
get
go.
off your ass and go.
Dude, there was like 7 dudes in a wheelchair, and I'm like, the fuck? Because I've never seen that
Wait,
many
did you see
guys.
the one guy in the wheelchair who had the sign that said "A blowjob will help me walk"?
Yeah, but then there was like 6 or 7 other guys,
All
and
guys? There was no hot chicks in the wheelchair.
maybe one. I don't know. I
Maybe
didn't.
one, and we didn't. You didn't. We didn't try to tap that.
Nah, I didn't get a look at it. But like,
God damn it!
it's kind of cool that like people were just like there, and they got the same feeling that I did because you're in a wheelchair. They're like, hey, can I sit on the chair? And I'm like, by all means, whatever you think makes a good photo. So
I will admit, uh, holding onto the back of the electric chair was actually a nice way to get around the convention floor at
right,
times. Especially Sunday when I was tired, you was just like latch on, and it was like a zoom. Shout out to Lacey Lennon, who was another favorite interview of mine this year. Uh, she was a blast, and unfortunately I don't. I'll show it next week, but I got her penthouse for Pet of the Year autographed.
yep,
And of course, a major shout out to Katie Morgan. I spent a nice amount of time with Katie this year, and it, I think I told the story a few times on the air, and if people go back to an episode in the 100s where I interviewed Katie at Exotica 2017, 18ish. No, it had to be 17 because right before I shot my first scene with Julie Rocket, when I asked her, "What advice would you give to someone new coming who wants to be in porn?"
right,
She's like, "Go get 10 of your friends, a case of beer, a camera, and have a friend that you can fuck in front of everybody." And she's like, "If you can do that and come, then you can be in the industry."
true.
So I did everything she told me, and the rest is history.
Yeah, man, it's just
I consider Katie. I mean, Rebecca Love was like the girl I wanted, Howard, who took my virginity from start, is like the vampire that bit me
right.
and put the bug into me that adult entertainment was going to give me a life and a career and show me that you don't need something to have a vision. Katie's the one who instructed me how to get my foot in the door, and I've never walked out the door ever since.
So I actually have a question.
Go for it, my brother.
So being that like your virginity got took on Stern pretty much, did did losing it give you more confidence afterwards, or is confidence just a thing like you have to have?
Uh, I think I had the confidence beforehand.
True.
I think losing the virginity the way I did gave me an ego boost to feel that.
Right.
And the theme of tonight's episode is turning dreams into reality, reaching goals, and conquering the world.
Yeah.
I was a 30 year old kid, still pretty much. Just got finished with graduated from the Gotham Comedy Club's comedy class at that point. My first professional gig on Howard Stern went back when being booked in Howard Stern actually meant something for up and comers when he was on traditional radio. And being in an elite group of like 22 people who won porn star dates.
Yeah.
I was on top. That it just made me feel like there was nothing I couldn't conquer.
Right. But I guess let me rephrase that. Like, were you pulling women before Stern, or were you getting more after Stern?
I mean, I didn't start having sex in my civilian life until after Stern.
Got you.
I really was a virgin when I was on Stern. I was only going to strip clubs at that point.
Right.
And I was like the king of the strip club at that point.
Right. So you're saying after Stern, you started to
after Stern, this is like hell yeah.
Right. Okay.
Let's go conquer. Let's go. Leave my DNA all over America and kick ass and take names and pimp whores and game fame and all that good shit.
Right.
But
all right.
I guess here's my question to you. Are you thinking about starting a shoot content, or are you just still want to be the dude behind the scenes?
I mean, I don't know, man. I've joked. I mean, I've mentioned this to Gary a bunch of times. I'm like, hey, if you need a performer, just pay me $8. If you could book me for $800 a scene, I'll do it. But no, I was just wondering, because some people say that losing the whole virginity gives you actually more confidence. But I think if I could take the confidence from Exxxotica, bottle it up, and just carry it with me the rest of my life, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, my whole thing is this is how I view it.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm gonna take my meeting with Blake this weekend, and take all the beautiful, wonderful feelings from that experience, and then build upon it to the next time.
Right.
And make I accomplished this. My goal was to get an on the floor interview, get something autographed, make a first good impression.
Which you always do.
I try. And I pray to through the grace of God that all goes well, and most of the time it does.
Right. I'm just gonna say this, like, because I have this inclination or this feeling. I feel like if Blake hasn't done an Exxxotica prior to this, she's gonna come back next year because of that experience with you.
Awesome sauce.
I feel that. Like, she'll be like, yeah, but then the vibe I had with Adam is amazing. So I feel like she would come back just to like go through that again.
Yeah, and I had a lot of amazing things happen in the last couple of days. Whether it was doing a podcast from Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, jayandsilentbob.com. Check them out. They don't need any plugs from me. My audience knows who the fuck they are.
Right.
To hanging out with Gary and Autumn and Sherry and Maya, you of course, Michaela Cox. Much love to Michaela Cox.
Seriously,
I'm gonna say this to you and anyone listening: don't take the fucking chip challenge.
Hey, man.
The chip challenge killed JD. It killed Michaela Cox. The
It,
EMTs were at the booth.
it killed me for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you claim it did. You come. I tell the truth. It killed you a little bit, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it did. It definitely killed me the morning after. I'll tell you that much.
I don't even want to imagine that.
Nah, but yeah.
And I also want to say this: the EMTs are the most incompetent motherfucking people on the staff. The only thing I heard them say was, "Want to go to the hospital? Want to go to the hospital? Want to go to the hospital?"
Yeah.
That's the only thing they knew how to say, man. Poor Michaela, though.
Yeah, man. I'm glad she's okay, and hopefully she's.
Because you guys ate the chips like champs, and then all of a sudden you're still fine at 3 minutes in, I think.
No, I only lasted like a minute and a half.
Yeah, I think she may have lasted just a little bit longer than you.
No, I think she was shorter than but I don't think we were off by that much.
Yeah, by that point I was concentrating, I was meditating, and letting my chi to get kicked in the balls.
Yeah.
So I
No, I'm
wasn't
gonna be
100%
honest.
attention. I just know when I came back from Ball Blast Bonanza, you were in the bathroom, and McCann was throwing up all behind the booth.
Yeah.
Pass the fuck out.
It felt
Thanks
like
to the
3 minutes.
chip challenge, which you'll see exclusively in the future on Jackass Triple X.
I hope that needs to make the situation, man.
That was cray, bro.
Yeah, that literally was.
Yeah, so like I said, it was an amazing experience. And we will talk more about Exxxotica next week when Gary and Autumn are here.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully by then we'll have some of the interviews up and running.
Hopefully
We'll show some photos.
I'll look more awake next week.
Oh, we'll have more energy in the room.
Yeah.
Because we're all exhausted.
Absolutely.
You watch any wrestling this week, bro?
Nah, man. No, actually, this week, no, because we were busy with Exotica.
That's what I'm talking from Monday onward.
Monday, I watched a little bit of Monday, so I'm definitely gonna watch Friday to see what's going on with the Bray Wyatt situation. But
like I said, I'm actually getting intrigued by the Dominic Mysterio now.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on with that. They're saying that they might do a romantic thing with him and Rhea.
Please no.
I mean,
no.
It would. Well, I mean, I know how much that would suck, but considering the fact that they're making him look like Eddie Guerrero in a way, and then Rhea would be like the China, I guess.
I guess that makes sense because he even says I am this generation's Eddie Guerrero.
So I mean, yeah, I guess they'll eventually. I don't know, but
I wish that they could tie in like ruthless aggression, era continuity.
yeah,
Like, he may not have been my father, but I wish he was.
right.
Anything to bring back the infamous. Is Dominic Eddie's son storyline?
Yup.
Yeah, that's one of the things I remember from that era that was thawed before I started turning into shit.
Yup. I mean, that's kind of what they're doing now because Dominic's over here saying, "Oh yeah, like you're like a bad father," and like talking bad about Ray, but it's kind of what they're doing, but not legit.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to catching the recorded streams of the AEW later.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it probably tomorrow. at some point.
Yeah, since we're a month away from the next pay-per-view.
We are actually less than a month away.
That's the 19th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Because you're going to that live?
Yeah, I believe I'll be at full gear. Like 95% of me says I'll be at full gear.
Like I said, I may have had a media contact, so I may inquire to see if there's any way to do media coverage for it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome for the both of us.
And then maybe I can bitch slap Brian Alvarez. I'd love to punch him in the face.
I feel like everybody wants to punch him in the face.
I would actually do it.
I know you would.
I mean, I'll start a feud. I'll start a feud with him. Kick it,
Yep.
because I think I can kick his ass.
I think you can too.
Brian Alvarez. He's been kissing Dave Meltzer's ass for 20 years, and now he thinks he's a big shot.
Yeah, I guess, right?
I can kick his ass. I'll do it too. Someone can set that up. We can do that. Someone should pitch that. I'm gonna pitch. How do you pitch ideas to AEW? Because I'll do it.
Yep.
Maybe, like I said, I want to get in the media scrub. I'm just gonna start a fight with David Alvarez.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell the world how a blind man put his foot up his ass and fucked his wife.
I just, if I ever did media, I would just want to meet JD from New York.
I know who you're talking about. Actually, there's that Denise girl that's actually pretty cool too.
Yeah, she seems amazing. Yeah, she seems awesome. But
You binging anything cool on TV at the moment?
I just saw the Gabriel Iglesias Stadium special on Netflix. Pretty fucking funny.
I mean, that's the one I haven't checked out yet. I got hooked into the show called Little Demon on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
It's an animated series. The voice of the Satan's played by Danny DeVito.
Nice.
Whereas Satan has a daughter, and he's trying to help raise her right. It's fucking hysterical.
Right.
So with that, we're gonna let JV get some sleep.
Yeah, man.
And,
I'm actually gonna shower and then sleep.
Shower and sleep. I'm gonna go back to watching some Batman the Animates. I'm gonna unbox a comic real quick, and call it a night because I want to get some rest myself.
Yep.
And then we will be back here next week. So if you want to hop off to take a shower and go to sleep, feel free. As always, much love, my brother.
Much love, my dude.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody. Porn Stash, what up? Let's do an interview or something.
Yeah, they're going to come out sometime in 2023.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Yep.
All right, Adam, have a good night, my brother.
Have a good night. I'll talk to you during the week, brother. All right, everybody. We're going to unbox this comic now. Let me just check something real quick because I'm a dumbass.
Unlabeled 0. Escape post a comment. List and start comment at show Pixie underline form state 8:56 p.m. blind Adam Colander man with the balls of steel.
Hey, Big C, thanks for that compliment. The balls of steel. I am the ball blasting champion of the world.
Start comment button. Comment action. Show comment Pixie underline form state 8:41. Start comment button. Comment at show Jason Rushman 8:35 p.m. Thank you for being nice to me, Adam. You're a pretty cool guy.
Thank you, Jason. It was nice meeting you, man.
Show comment start Pixie on show comment action start Pixie on.
So I'm gonna text Calamity Collectibles and see if I can get his that Jonah Hill looking ass in this room.
Wednesday, October 26th.
Call Mark P. We're gonna just call his ass real quick.
Calling Mark P. Mobile.
Do, 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 do. Hey, what's up, brother? Ooh, you don't sound good right now. Yeah, you sound like you're heavily medicated. Alright, you just sound off at the moment. Alright, man. You still the link is still good if you want to pop on. Alright, man. Much love, and I'm gonna put you on speaker a minute to say a quick goodnight to the Awesome Sauce family.
Hey, what's up, people of the interwebs?
Alright. This is Mark from Calamity Collectibles. He's gonna just say goodnight because he's got a migraine.
Yeah, migraines suck, kids. Don't do them.
Alright, good night, Mark. Love you, buddy. Yep.
1 minute. 1, 2. Message.
Alright, check out Calamity_Collectibles on Instagram and eBay. He's got some amazing deals as we try to open up this motherfucking box. This nice tight box. We're gonna open it. Yeah, motherfuckers. So, yeah, we're gonna do it all. We're gonna conquer the motherfucking world, yo. Alright, so that's like that. So this is my story, and I'm sticking to it. If you have a dream, go chase it. It just might come true. You know, if someone tells you you can't do it, you look them right in the eyes. You flip them the motherfucking bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Bird, 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 bird. And you say, fuck you. I'm going to do it anyways. You go do it. And you kick ass and you take names. You have a little faith. You have a power higher than yourselves. Yes. You believe. You take the first step, which is the most difficult step. You remember it's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. You don't need sight to have a vision. And you just find good people along the way that will help you reach your goals and turn your dreams into reality. God damn box. Think you can. Careful, don't want to turn a 9.8 into a 9.2 and shit. I just depacked it. Well, okay. So my connection schedule is gonna be this. I am not feeling 110, and one of the symptoms of chronic leukemia is fatigue. Unfortunately, I am feeling really fatigued right now, to a point where I just don't want to go out again this week. So unfortunately, I will not be at Baltimore Comic Con this weekend. I really wish I was going to be there, but I'm just still physically not feeling up to it. So to my brothers and sisters that are going to be there, have a blessed, awesome, amazing show. Kick ass and take names. To everyone in the Drunken Chat family, Drunken Chat is that Saturday morning from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. To Mel V and Chillin, Aaron E, and all you guys, Hive Comics, Bird City Comics, Nerdy Girl, have an amazing Baltimore Comic Con. I'm going to be there next year. I'm going to bring the girly girls, and we're going to have a cosplay orgy at Baltimore Comic Con on Awesome Sauce Media. And it's going to be epic. It's going to be it's going to be an orgy through the ages, yo. This is what I got. Black Panther #1. If you can't see the book, say something in the chat. This is from the Marvel Knights. This is a third terminology. Black Panther security team. I only paid $15 for this. I don't know what I'm pricing it at yet. This looks like it looks like this is a 9 motherfucking 8. Careful. Yeah, I got a 98. This is a nice 98 copy book. The Black Panther movie is coming out in November. I'm really looking forward to it. Killmonger's going to be back. Shuri's going to be back. This is going to be amazing. I will be doing a live comic sale on Friday here on YouTube. Not sure of the time yet. This may be one of the books I actually put up. Black Panther #1 from the Marvel Knights series. Christopher Priest wrote it. Forgot who does the art. Disappearance of the Damaje, the Wakandan security team. I may actually submit this because this will come back in 98. So yeah. If anyone wants to buy this book right now, you want to PayPal me $50 for $50 ship. Yours for the taking. And one of the other things I got in, this is just some cool stuff, as I drink Red Bull, because Red Bull gives you wings. You don't fuck with my Red Bull. So now I'm gonna ask a question, and I should have asked this when JD was still on, but I want you to put it in the chat. I can't find the Red Bull. Oh, there's the Red Bull I was drinking. What is the perfect soda to have after getting a blowjob? I think it's either Red Bull, as Red Bull gives the body wings, tools the penis. But if you want to have like a Pepsi or a Coke or a 7-Up or a Mountain Dew, do you? Fuck you and have a Mountain Dew. That would be cool. I'm a Red Bull man. And the TV's on my bucket. And he puts it in the TV's on my bucket. We go poo. But I also picked up off of eBay these motherfucker. I picked up some Family Guy plushes because Family Guy is the one of the greatest cartoons of all time. So I got that. And that's Peter Griffin one. That can't be Peter. And I think this we got Lois. You see, this is what freaks me out, man. They for our plush toy, these are some real look. These are some nice looking tits for a plush toy, man. Squeeze Lois Griffin's titties. Squeeze my nipple. My nipple, man. Those are some nice tits for a plush toy, I'll tell you that, yo.
End. Unlabeled zero plan. Post a comment and star comment button comment at show confixy _ form state 9:27 p.m. DR. Pepper is always my soda of choice. Star comment button.
What the fuck is a Dr. Pepper, yo? Dr. Pepper? Don't worry. I OD'd on Dr. Pepper because thanks to the Marvel movies. Because every Marvel movie, there's always a Dr. Pepper promotional can. And I had to get the ball. Gotta get the ball. Gotta catch up. I fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You gotta catch them all. But the top 5 sodas to drink after you give or receive a blowjob are Red Bull, Coca-Cola, Crystal Pepsi. They need to bring that shit back. Joke Cola. They need to bring it back. And 7-Up. A 7-Up is just great for anything. It's the cure to life. You know, who remembers Joe Cola? Joe Cola was the energy drink of the late 80s, early 90s. Twice the sugar, twice the caffeine, and it just was cheaper than cocaine in the membrane. And it was just a great soda. They brought it back in 2017 for a little bit when Dollar General, I think, bought the recipe. And now they're doing nothing with it again. Yeah, but I got a Lois Griffin. Like I said, the Lois Griffin has, where a plush toy has really nice titties. And that's how that goes. We got, this is either Peter or Meg Griffin. Amazon stop. You know, but so we got a Peter Griffin plush. And we got a Stewie plush. You know, I paid like $12 for all three plushes on the flea market, so I'm happy about that. Got them the weekend that was in between New York Comic Con and Exxxotica. So the next big convention I'm going to be at is most likely Rhode Island Comic Con at the Rhode Island Convention Center. That's right, it's the Rhode Island Convention Center, not the goddamn motherfucking Dunkin' Donuts Center. When I graduated from Johnson Mass University in 2002, it was the Civic Center. Somewhere those scumbags, Dunkin' Donuts, bought the place, and it's now the Dunkin' Donuts Center. Oh my God, it's the fuck you! Fuck Dunkin' Donuts too! With their breakfast sandwiches and their pumpkin spice latte. I'm special. I got that little pumpkin spice latte. Yay! Fuck you, Dunkin' Donuts. That's my rant on that.
Unlabeled land. Post at list end. Star comment button. Comment at show comment. Bitsy underline form state 9:28 p.m. Oh yeah, you Northeasterners don't have that everywhere like we do in Oklahoma. Star comment button. Comment actions button. Show comment and broadcast toggle button. Bitsy underline form state 9:27 p.m. DR. Pepper is always my soda of show comment. Star comment. Bitsy underline show comment and broadcast toggle button. Comment actions button.
We had Dr. Pepper up in the orphanage, Big C. I think it's a cherry Dr. Pepper. That's what I say. That's what I think. You know, but I'm going to head out. I want to just say I love you guys. I want to thank my sponsors, Big Apple Comic Con. The next Big Apple Comic Con takes place December 17th at the New Yorker Hotel. If you're a fan of Clerks, Brian Halloran will be one of the special guests. Scott, I must forget his last name, but he played the Chili Gum Rep, will also be there. If anyone needs anything autographed by Brian Halloran, hit me up via Twitter at the Comic Pimp, or email me at comicpimpvip@gmail. And if you can get me your item by December 5th, I will be able to hook you up with an autograph if you're choosing on Brian O'Halloran and Scott, the Chili Gum Rep. I have to look at all the other guests. I know that Erica Schultz, from Image Comics and Daredevil, will be there as well. Jim Steranko, the legendary comic book artist of Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and the classic Captain America 110, 111, and 113 is going to be there in the house, signing books. He created Val Catessa, the girl that Nick Fury was fucking. Nick Fury banged her in the Strange Tales comics. I think it's the exact issue number, but there is an issue where Val and Nick Fury, they have sex, and that you can't see Val Catessa's tits. That's all you see is the gun in between her breasts. It's awesome sauce. But next week I'll have the cover for that issue of Strange Tales, because that's how I roll. I want to thank Exxxotica, where dreams do come true. The next Exxxotica is December 3rd to the 5th, Washington, D.C. I also want to shout out Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. The episode I recorded from there will be coming soon. And I look forward to doing more podcasts with Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash and the Smod Castle Cinemas. For all that information, go to Smod Castle Cinemas and jayandsilentbob.com for all your needs. They were located at 65 Broad Street in Red Bank, New Jersey. Their phone number is 722-758-0508. Tell them Blind Animal sent you. Want to give a shout out to my good friends over at Bad Dragon, www.bad-dragon.com. Mr. Sullivan, sir, you run an amazing company, and your spotlight booths at Exxxotica are amazing, and they're where dreams come true, so thank you. To Access Media, Gary and Autumn South, I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you back next week. Maya Romero, Cherry Love, Katie Morgan, Evan Stone, Abduction, Alien Rob, and Tornado. It's coming hard. It's coming fast. The tornado is coming. It's going to rock the world, yo. Yeah. To Britt Liberty, we're going to bring the beautiful blind Britt Liberty onto the show. Maybe you, the Awesome Sauce family, can let her know it's okay. Friends do it too. And her and I can finally become friends with benefits. That would be kind of cool. Want to give a shout out to Big Dick Matt, my baby brother. It's your older brother, Blind Chaos, kicking ass and taking names. Just way too many people to thank. And the future's bright. We're going to have more shades. We're going to live our dreams. We're going to turn our fantasies into reality. We're going to reach the top of the mountain one baby step at a time. Testify. Have a blessed, profitable, abundant week. I love you all. Blind on them out.
Star comment button. Unlabeled blank. Post it, list and star comment. The comment at show comment. Pixie underline form state 9:32 p.m. I know it's just not as prevalent. Star comment at show Pixie underline form state 9:28 p.m. Oh yeah, you more.
All right, we're ending the stream now.
Edit blog, awesome, blog, edit broadcast button, enter, dialogue. Not yet, edit blog, enter.